Hello.
Hey guys.
Hi, Katie. How are you?
How are you guys doing?
Good.
All right, so we've got Katie here, and she's from California, and she's got little Oliver. And Katie, you started with us when Oliver was about 2.5 months.
Yeah, 10 weeks-ish.
Yes.
So tell us what life was like before, his sleeping habits. What was that like?
Well, Oliver, he slept in our room. We started out co-sleeping and then moved into a bassinet right next to my bed. And he would typically do a 4-hour stretch, 3 or 4 hour stretch. And then after that, he'd go like 1.5 hours and eat, and 1.5 hours eat all through the morning. And it was so frustrating, and every once in a while he'd throw in a 6-hour stretch just to tell me that he could do it, but then I could not get him to ever do it on purpose. So
Right.
it was just so frustrating all over the place, and I was just tired all the time, and my husband was working, so I want to make sure to be the one to let him get some sleep and be with the baby.
Sure.
And I was just, I got to the point where I had anxiety about how much sleep I was going to be able to get, and then I couldn't fall asleep because I wasn't sure when he was going to wake up. And it was about a week or two before I was supposed to go back to work, and I stressed out, and I was like, I can't imagine having to go back to work on 4 straight hours of sleep. And I was going through Facebook, and your guys' video popped up, your 3 tips for sleep training, and I had never heard of sleep training, and all you really hear about is, let your baby decide when they're hungry, when they're tired, and a new mom is like, okay, baby knows what he wants, right? So that's what we're doing,
and how'd that work out for you?
It was not working.
And how about naps too, Katie? How about naps? Was he sleeping during the day and on his own in his crib?
Once in a while, I could get 1 solid nap for maybe an hour. 2 if I kept going over every 30 seconds to put his binky back in his mouth, and tiptoeing around the house trying to fold the laundry, do quiet things, but a lot of times it'd be like a 30-minute here, and then eat for 30 minutes and fall asleep and maybe sleep for an hour, and then I'm gonna eat. Sometimes I was like just sitting on the couch because if I moved, he'd wake up. You wake up, you want to eat. It's just frustrating.
Wow. So no structure to your day, no predictability, and a lot of work.
Yes.
Wow.
And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm one of those people that has a really fussy baby, hard to keep happy. Like you got to dance in circles to try and just keep them from crying. And I was like, I have one of those babies that are difficult, and it's kind of sad to think about that. It's like, I wanted a happy baby. You want a happy baby.
Okay. So you found us. I'm so excited. So you found us, and
join the Sleep Accelerator course. Then what happened?
Hashtag my baby can sleep, and I was like, what is this? I need to know what this is. And I purchased the course. I watched a few testimonials. I purchased the course. My husband thought in my sleep-deprived state, I just got bamboozled. He's like, why do you need videos for sleep training? And then it was like, just watch this first one with me. And it said, that the husband can become neglected when the mom only focuses on the baby. He's like, okay.
He's like, I'm in.
I'm in.
That's all I need to hear. And he was ready to do it. So,
now what's Oliver doing?
It's going great. It was really hard in the beginning. I mean, just the thought of letting him cry without running to him just made me start bawling. And day one, I was laying him in his crib, and I was like, I'm so sorry, crying. And I shut the door, crying, and he cried for 5 minutes and then went to sleep. And I was like, oh, this is possible. I mean, it wasn't always that easy, but it was kind of nice at the first time, like reassurance, like he can do this, he's okay. And we had ups and downs, and I've talked to you about, full feedings, wondering about full feedings, and I started pumping and supplementing. As soon as I started doing that, it started to get better, and he was kind of in that 3 to 4 month stage, which is a lot of changes. And once he kind of settled down, we're just on this amazing schedule. He does so well. I just lay him down. I sing him a few songs just to kind of, get him calmed down. and he just turns his head, puts his fingers in his mouth, and goes to sleep. And it's just amazing. And
now, okay, and he's sleeping 12 hours at night, right?
12 hours, yes. We
12
just
hours?
Yeah, 12 hours.
And
yes.
And do you still have that grumpy baby, fussy baby?
No, it's like a week into it, it's like we have a happy baby because he's getting the sleep he needed. And, you know, I would cry holding him while he's screaming. I was like, what do I need to do for you? I don't know how to help you.
And he's saying, teach me how to sleep.
He was tired. He was tired and he didn't know how to sleep. And now he is happy. He laughs and giggles all the time. He wakes up happy. And it's just, I mean, he'll still cry in a nap from time to time and wake up, and we just let him do his thing and work it out. And he wakes up and he gives us smiles and talks to us. So I know that he's okay. He's happy. He's getting what he needs. And yeah.
And so what, in 30 seconds or less here, what would you tell someone that's thinking about joining the course that was just like you, maybe on the fence? What would you tell them?
It's so worth it. It's totally worth it. I have no regrets whatsoever.
And you have not been bamboozled.
Not bamboozled, and just let your husband watch that video that he won't have to be on the sidelines anymore, and he'll probably be real happy about that.
That's great.
It was just, it's the best decision I ever made. I mean, it boosted my confidence as a new mom, and it helped our marriage, and I'm going to get a little emotional because it was really rough. It was really rough in the beginning, and I had a lot of doubts. And I was like, I'm not cut out for this being a mom thing. And then after that, it's just like I just have that confidence, like I'm giving my baby what he needs. And that's what you want as a mom. So.
Yeah.
That's so wonderful.
Well, that's
Praise
wonderful.
God.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's been fantastic to watch your transformation. The pleasure has been all ours. And you've been a fabulous student. And we're so happy that your family has done such a 180. Yeah, that's great.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah, thank you, Katie, so much.